temple on top of a mountain. What connection could a place like this have to the luminary? It certainly benefits from divine protection of some kind. Yggdrasil fell to earth not far from here, yet the temple buildings escaped entirely unscathed.
I know that face. That man is a knight of Heliodor. Heliodorian swine! You think that your blockade will break us? Think again. The disciples of Angrila are made of sterner stuff.
What in the... These movements must be intended to confound us.
Enough! Is this how we treat visitors? As your High Lama, I order you to stand down.
Your Holiness, these people are not visitors. They are soldiers of Heliodor.
Soldiers of Heliodor, you say? The tall one. I sense a great power within you. Tell me, young man.
Incredible. He divined your true identity with a
How long we have waited for this day. Please, you must forgive my disciples' discourtesy. Welcome to Angrila, honored luminary.
Strange child, but remarkably perceptive for once. Well, we have come this far. We might as...
I welcome you once again to Angrila, honored luminary.
I am to address you as your...
Why, everything, of course.
Waiting for him?
I mean exactly what I say. It is the emblem of Dundrasil. Your young friend was born a prince of Dundrasil. Sadly, that was not to be.
So if fate had been kinder, you would have spent a good part of your childhood here. What of his tutor, this Grand Master Pang you speak of?
Now that the master...
It is a shame that the Grand Master cannot be here.
Beyond those doors lies the field of discipline. Before we tread upon this hallowed ground, before setting out to defeat the Dark One, Erdwin came to our temple to learn from the Wise Ones, who made their homes here even then. The first Grand Master, i.e., accepted him as a disciple and trained him in the secrets of spiritual realization. But he did not train alone. During his time here, he met someone.
Who was this person?
Another of I.Yi's disciples. Erdwin and Morkant would train together every day. When their training was complete, Morkant joined with Erdwin in his quest to slay. Before setting out, they carved an inscription into...
Morkant.
Now allow me to show you to the field of discipline. Welcome to the field of discipline. If your karma had been... I have brought you here so that you might stand in the footsteps of your ancestors. Even your grandfather, Lord Robert,
His achievement?
Pang was a harsh master. With this implement, disciples whose efforts were lacking would... During the course of it, the tale of Lord Robert's road to enlightenment...
A legendary achievement indeed.
You are worried for your grandfather, yes? The fall of the world. Tonight there will be a modest feast in the High Hall to celebrate your long-awaited... You may not be able to...
At last, hmm? If the Grand Master were still alive...
What news of him?
Forgive us, Your Holiness. The monsters on the mountain path...
I see.
Your Holiness, is there a problem?
Yes, Sir Hendrik. I fear there is. You see, 2 weeks ago a hermit visited us, unannounced.
Alone?
That I do not know. The mountain has become... This being so, I dispatched a group of disciples to return him to safety.
I have trained all my life for a moment.
Might we be able to...
I thank you for your kindness.
A knight of Heliodor. These people have shown us great kindness.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. We must depart for the summit of Mount Panglai without delay. Up.
It seems we are too late. Is this the hermit we came in search of?
Unfortunately so. He was in deep meditation when he breathed his last. But that posture, it is awful. Uniquely awful. I know it from somewhere.
Incredible! Issue 1 of the Ogler's Digest. Indeed. It seems our friend here made his peace with the world before departing. Huh? But this is one of the royal treasures of Dundrasil. By the skies! Can it really be?
Lord Robert!
Your grandfather was Master Pang's most fervent disciple.
No, he is still breathing.
What?
His spirit hovers in the place between life and death. It is only a matter of time before he passes the point of no... But there may yet be a way to say, if you were to follow him into the void, you might be able to bring him back.
But how?
The ancient teachings tell us at the summit of Mount Panglai, If you will permit me, I can perform an ancient rite that will send you to the place between worlds. But it is not a decision to be taken lightly. Once that place is entered, well, will you take that chance? Will you visit the void and bring Lord Robert back to us? Very well. I will prepare for the ritual. Tell me when you are ready, and we will begin. It is time to depart for the place to which every soul must go.
What is this foolish dance?
Another wandering soul drifts into my domain. Welcome, child, to the end of your journey. Destiny is cruel indeed to send me one so young. This may be a fruitless question, given the vacant expression you wear, but he is wise beyond his years. An intellectual giant. I must return to the world above and tell everyone I met such a marvel. Do you think me a fool, boy? Do not pretend. There is no need for pretense here. You are ignorant. Let me unburden you of at least a little of your ignorance. I will explain in simple terms that even an idiot may understand. Before Yggdrasil fell, departed souls would come here before returning to the... But now that the tree is gone, it is a place with an entrance but no exit. What I'm trying to tell you is that you will never leave this world. As long as the cycle of souls is interrupted, this is your destiny. Or do you cling to the vain hope? And yet, you would not be alone in your foolishness. Some people just don't know when to give up. Did you think that he chose death out of a sense of despair? He came here with hope in his heart. The hope that one day he will defeat the Lord of Shadows. Your grandfather came to find me so that I might teach him the last of my secrets. You know who I am, of course. Do you see the The precise pattern of movements draws in. He has been flailing away. But when the great Get out now! Don't you dare! Well, would you look at that? Perhaps he is not completely useless after all.
Hey! Did you see that? I finally did it! Oh, it was beautiful!
Yes, very impressive.
Jinx! Grandmaster! Woohoo! For the... Oh my! Is it really you, laddie? Oh, not you as well. Your poor young life snap.
Stop your sniveling.
He's what?
He and his...
Finer.
Stop right there!
I can't thank...
Finished. Oh. Honored Luminary, if you would like to follow me. Your grandfather has mastered the last secret of Angri-La. He now has... It is a technique first devised in the Age of Heroes. For you, I have a technique no less impressive. It was devised by Erdwin himself.
Well, that can't...
If the training you... Well... Do you think you have what it takes to endure? I knew you would. The first step. As good as...
Battle?
Me? Who... And besides...
Oh. 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 Oh.
That's the
Just.
Luminary, prepare yourself. Beat back the onslaught and unleash the technique if you can. The more you use...
Here I come, lad.
Oh, yes. Wonderful. I must say, I doubted you had it in you. But you have proved me wrong. The power of the technique comes from your heart. Hone that greatest of weapons, and none would... Now, I think it's time we peeled that old degenerate off the flagstones, don't...
You beat me, even with the last secret of Angry-La in my side. Oh, I can't believe how much you've grown, laddie.
You weren't too much of an embarrassment, no. Perhaps I finally have a disciple worthy of the name.
So this is where you have been hiding.
Wait, I know that voice.
Mordegon.
Sniveling worms. You thought...
No! Ugh! Curse you! I had thought your powers could not reach us here. It seems I underestimated you. So inconsiderate. There was one last thing I wanted to teach you. Fine. It seems we must do it the hard way. You two will just have to learn the ultimate ability here and now.
What? So the last secret of Angry-La wasn't the last one?
Of course not, foolish man. Well, don't just stand there. Combine your powers. Revive the technique that was lost to us, so that I can die.
You dare to
You must do, Robert. Now, Luminary! Unleash Quadra Slash! Yes, the last and greatest of all the secrets of Angry-La. The technique to end all techniques. Solar Flare!
He is back with us. But he is greatly weakened. We must get him to the temple right away.
You are finally awake. Good. I feared you had suffered some lasting injury. Lord Robert awoke a short while ago. He's outside speaking with the High Lama. We should join them.
Oh, hello there, laddie. What are you staring at me like that for? Is there something on my face?
It is your physique, Lord Robert. You were a good deal...
Oh, that! Nothing...
Lord Robert has told me what came to Pop. I hear that you were even able to master the old...
And I hear that I owe you a debt of thanks.
Please think nothing of it, my lord.
Ah, don't torture yourself over it, son.
Thank you.
Well, funnel, she said.
Whatever could...
Didn't get... As for our... So, there's no...